Today, we're answering a question that haunts every future retiree. How much money do you actually need to retire comfortably? You've probably heard numbers thrown around, $1 million, $2 million, maybe even more. But what is your number? Welcome to Personal Finance Cat, where I share my personal take on personal finance. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clearer idea. And to help us crack the code, we have insights from financial advisors, real-life retirees, and some expert analysis. Let's start with a story. Meet Lisa and John. They were your average hardworking couple. 2 kids, a house, a few vacations here and there. At 60, they thought they had done everything right. They had $800,000 saved in their 401k and another $200,000 in taxable investments. Sounds pretty solid, right? But here's what they didn't consider. Number 1, inflation. Their retirement savings needed to stretch 25 to 30 years. Number 2, healthcare costs. Medicare covers a lot, but it doesn't cover everything. Number 3, lifestyle creep. They wanted to travel more, help their grandkids with college, and maintain their quality of life. Fast forward 10 years, and they realized they were withdrawing more than expected. By 75, they were anxious about outliving their savings. So, how could they have planned better? One of the most widely used retirement planning rules is the 4% rule. It suggests you can withdraw 4% of your retirement savings annually and not run out of money for at least 30 years. For example, if you need $80,000 a year, you should aim for $2 million in retirement savings. If you can live on $50,000 a year, you will need $1.25 million. Simple, right? Well, not so fast. According to financial expert David Marshall, CFP, quote, the 4% rule is a good starting point, but it doesn't factor in market downturns, inflation spikes, or healthcare surprises. A better approach is dynamic withdrawals, adjusting your spending based on market conditions, end quote. So instead of relying on a static percentage, you build flexibility in your plan. So how do you find your number? Here are 3 key factors. Number 1, your desired lifestyle. Do you want to travel, move to a low cost of living area, or live near family? Number 2, healthcare planning. The average couple spends $300,000 or more on healthcare in retirement. Consider long-term care insurance or an HSA if you're still working. Number 3, income sources. Do you have rental income, Social Security, or part-time work lined up? Quick fact, the average Social Security benefit is about $1,800 a month, which may cover some expenses, but not all. Let's meet Mike. He retired at 62 with $1.5 million in his 401k. But instead of withdrawing a fixed amount, he did the following. 1, downsized to a smaller home. 2, invested in dividend-paying stocks. 3, picked up consulting work a few hours a week. By having multiple income streams, he didn't just rely on his savings. He gave his money more time to grow. So, how much money do you really need to retire? Here are the key takeaways. 1, use the 4% rule as a starting point. 2, factor in inflation, healthcare, and lifestyle changes. 3, plan for multiple income sources. And last but not least, start now. Got any questions? Send them in. And don't forget to subscribe for our next episode, where we break down 401k versus Roth IRA, which retirement plan is best for you. Until then, plan smart and retire well.